Magna Carta for public school teachers. Section 1 Declaration of Policy. It is hereby declared to be the policy of this Act to promote and improve the social and economic status of public school teachers, their living and working conditions, their terms of employment and career prospects, in order that they may compare favorably with existing opportunities in other walks of life, attract and retain in the teaching profession more people with the proper qualifications, it being recognized that advance in education depends on the qualifications and ability of the teaching staff, and that education an essential factor in the economic growth of the nation as a productive investment of vital importance. Section 3 Recruitment and Qualification. Recruitment policy with respect to the selection and appointment of teachers shall be clearly defined by the Department of Education, provided, however, that effective upon the approval of this Act, the following shall constitute the minimum educational qualifications for teacher applicants.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon too.
So tell me about yourself. I am Janelle Ayensa. I had passed the licensure examination for teachers last 2019, and I had experience teaching for 2 years at Calas High School. I am confident enough and flexible to work in your institution, and I am willing to accept all the responsibilities that you will give to me with all my strength and capabilities.
Why should I hire you?
I believe that you should hire me because I am highly motivated and I know a lot about this school. I will try my best to leave a positive mark in the history of this educational institution.
Section 13 Teaching Hours. Any teacher engaged in actual classroom instruction shall not be required to render more than 6 hours of actual classroom teaching a day, which shall be so scheduled as to give him time for the preparation and correction of exercises and other work incidental to his normal teaching duties. Provided, however, that where the exigencies of the service so require, any teacher may be required to render more than 6 hours, but not exceeding 8 hours of actual classroom teaching a day, upon payment of additional compensation at the same rate as his regular remuneration, plus at least 25% of his basic pay. Section 22 Medical Examination and Treatment. Compulsory medical examination shall be provided free of charge for all teachers before they take up teaching, and shall be repeated not less than once a year during the teacher's professional life. Where medical examination show that medical treatment and/or hospitalization is necessary, same shall be provided free by the government entity paying the salary of the teacher. Section 23 Compensation for Injuries. Teachers shall be protected against the consequences of employment injuries in accordance with existing laws. The effects of the physical and nervous strain of the teacher's health shall be recognized as a compensable occupational disease in accordance with existing laws. Section 24. Study leave. In accordance to the leave privileges now enjoyed by teachers in the public schools, they shall be entitled to study leave not exceeding 1 school year after 7 years of service. Such leave shall be granted in accordance with a schedule set by the Department of Education. During the period of such leave, the teachers shall be entitled to at least 60% of their monthly salary. Section 27. Freedom to organize. Public school teachers shall have the right to freely and without previous authorization both to establish and to join organizations of their choosing, whether local or national, to further and defend their interests. Section 30. Rules and Regulations. The Secretary of Education shall formulate and prepare the necessary rules and regulations to implement the provisions of this Act. Rules and regulations issued pursuant to this section shall take effect 30 days after publication in a newspaper of general circulations and by such other means as the Secretary of Education deems reasonably sufficient to give interested parties general notice of such issuance.